No problem, no problem, no problem, it's just no problem. Steady Eddie is always ready to make that delivery on time. Doesn't matter if it's raining, you won't find him complaining. Steady Eddie it is. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem, it's just no problem. Can he carry a heavy load? Can he drive safely down the road? Can he drive long distances and drive all night? We'll make sure he gets it through all right. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem, it's just no problem. Steady Eddie is always ready to make that delivery on time. Doesn't matter if it's raining, we'll find him complaining. Steady Eddie it is. No problem, no, I can do it, I really can. I can assure you I can make it through the delivery with no problems.
Steady Eddie was getting out of the shed. He was visiting Forest Hill Farm to collect some goods from it. Morning, Steady Eddie. What are you doing today? Said Loretta Lobby, who just came back from a job. Tom and Buzz got some goods for me to take from Forest Hill Farm, Loretta, said Steady Eddie. I'm asked if I could take them. Do you think you're driving alone? Said Oliver Overdrive, who came driving into the depot for refuel. I'm taking fish to a town called Queenstown, just over the hill. I'll bet you can't climb it, Steady Eddie. I forgot you were coming, said Steady Eddie. Surely I can climb the hill better. Let's see how you do it. I've got heavy crates where the fish are stored. The weight doesn't bother me. Oliver was teasing Eddie again, but his betting was about to backfire. Oliver left, getting onto the main road. Steady Eddie followed. He stopped at Forest Hill Farm. Waiting for him was Tom the tractor. Hello, Eddie. Your goods are ready for the journey, said Tom. They're for Queenstown, said Buzz, who came rushing up with a load to put in Eddie's trailer. Phew! I need a cold bath after this. Thanks, you two, said Steady Eddie. Are they heavy? No, they're light. It's apples and oranges, said Tom. Hold still while we load them up. Tom and Buzz started loading Eddie. Once they were loaded, he set off on the long journey. Bye then, Tom. I'll see you when I get back, said he, getting onto the main road. He was soon driving onto the highway, starting his long journey. Ahead of him was Oliver Overdrive. Having trouble again with your load? Eddie called. No, I'm not, panted Oliver. Just catching my breath. Oh dear, chuckled Steady Eddie. He's struggling as usual. When they were far away from Kingston, Steady Eddie started to catch up to Oliver. Who's heavier and slower now again? He said, overtaking the big red truck. Oh, not again. Wait for me, said Oliver, still panting. Down the southern outlet, they passed a light sign warning anyone. Then through Hobart, turning to the left to pass Greenock. Well, nearly. They met Harry and Hooky, who were helping people. Are you guys heading to Greenock? Asked Steady Eddie. Me and Oliver are looking for Queenstown. If you follow the signs, you can find it, said Harry. Maybe learning other routes of Tasmania can help you. Thanks. Straight ahead is the way to Sorrel. We can't go that way, said Eddie. When the light turned to green, they turned to the left. They separated from each other when Eddie and Oliver found a route to the river bridge. Good luck. Watch out for wee Georgie Wood. He might be on his way home, said Ricky. The trucks continued on. After a kilometre, they came to a crossing. This is the way, Oliver. We're sure to keep up with the signs, said Steady Eddie. You're the first to climb the hill after we drive a few kilometres, said Oliver. It's high up, you do realise. We have to drive slowly. Oh, good point, sir. It takes us back to Newbina back routes we didn't take. All trucks have to take great care when climbing hills, because sometimes when a cliff is close, an eye needs to see it. Little did they know was that a new sign would tell them a new place can be visited. Eddie and Oliver went along a clearing, just getting close to a picnic park, with a nearby lake, and a tree with a crow sleeping in it. Oh, that looks pretty. Loretta would like to see it, said Steady Eddie. We're not stopping there, if we were anyone. I see crocodile, said Oliver. Crocodile? Oh, said Steady Eddie. There was indeed a crocodile, and it seemed to be swimming about the lake. Is it possible to not wake it up, Oliver? I hope it doesn't eat us, Eddie nervously said, looking at the sight of it. Luckily no, Eddie. We're made of metal, but it might smell my fish, said Oliver. Why did I say, shame there isn't a cock about? It was a good thing they weren't stopping to meet the crocodile, because the smell scent from the fish would get them into trouble if they're not careful. Hours later, they came to the hill, leading them to Queenstown. Eddie went up the hill first. Oliver followed. Higher and higher they went till they reached the top. Oliver needed to catch his breath, so they stopped. That's Queenstown, said Steady Eddie. We'll find a place to rest before heading back. I'm glad we've stopped. My engine was struggling, said Oliver. Peep, peep, peep. Hey, hey. A sudden noise of an engine's whistle got them looking up. Oh, horror! Oh, spooks! Oh, danger! Coming up the hill was who Rookie mentioned. We Georgia Wood came steaming to the top, heading straight for Oliver Overdrive. Oh, crabs! Cried Oliver, realizing he was on the track. Oh! Cried Wee Georgie, shocked to see Truck on his line. He came to a stop just in time to avoid a crash. Oh my goodness, Oliver! You shouldn't park on the line, said Steady Eddie. You all right? Oh, crack my funnel, said Wee Georgie. That's the last time I almost hit a red machine. Who are you, Trucks? And do you have the sense to not be too close to the line? I'm Steady Eddie, and this is Oliver Overdrive. We came here to deliver goods to Queenstown. And you must be Wee Georgie Wood, Eddie said. We're sorry to give you a fright. No harm done. I whistled to make sure no one was up here. I'm heading home to Tala, just to rest from delivering the coal to the big engines. You might visit when you find the time, said Wee Georgie. Make sure you don't fall off this hill, so. And he continued on. Eddie and Oliver slowly went down the hill. At last, they came to Queenstown. A shopkeeper was waiting. Hello, you're new here, he said. We're Eddie and Oliver. We just made a first far drive to get here, said Eddie. Can we sleep here before heading home? Of course. It's a long journey. Park over at the railway yard before the next train crosses the crossing. The trucks delivered the goods, then went resting in the railway yard. It's a good thing we can rest here, said Eddie. We can meet the engine that runs this railway. I was hoping for Diesel, said Oliver. A black one. Eddie could guess he was never used to steam trains, but he didn't bother to ask who slept to wait for morning so as to head home.
No problem, no problem, no problem, it's just no problem. Steady Eddie is always ready to make that delivery on time. Doesn't matter if it's raining, you'll find him complaining. Steady Eddie it is. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem, it's just no problem. Can he carry a heavy load? Can he drive safely down the road? Can he drive long distances and drive all night? Will he make sure he gets it through all right? No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem, it's just no problem. Steady Eddie is always ready to make that delivery on time. Doesn't matter if it's raining, you'll find him complaining. Steady Eddie it is. No problem, no, I can do it, I really can. I can assure you I can make it through the delivery with no problems.